Jose, California. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Sacramento State Hornets and the San Jose State Spartans. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Catching up with the Sacramento State head coach before the game. He knows that they have got one of the best wide receivers in the country, highly rated and experienced, but a young quarterback. They have tried to put some things in this week that will help them get the ball to their best target on the field. We'll keep you posted as the game continues. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the San Jose State Spartans offense will go to work first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. Their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses a defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Hey, move. 95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Let it go.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Right on the money.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Rides the back and leaves it. And he's swallowed. Immediately stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Rides to the back. And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Sacramento State. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Getting set. Extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Gets the back moving. Motion from the wide receiver. A designed run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Got a little grass. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. The option look. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Saunders. Unleashes one. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win 1st and 2nd down, you set up 3rd and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's got great speed. And there he goes. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. This coaching staff, really this entire offense, is licking their chops to try to take advantage of this matchup. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Here's a little room there. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Spartans offense, ready to go to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Now on the option. Turning it on. Makes it past the marker. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment, defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the Oak. That penalty's the last thing this defense needed. Now it's 2nd and 4. The give to the single back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And the Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hardy.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
Start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 3 wideouts to the right on 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready. Like 88. Like 88.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure coming. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes a catch at the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
And this offense chooses aggressiveness, man. 3rd down and short, a lot of people think run, be physical. I got 4 downs. They say, no, bro. I know your defense is going to be aggressive. I might get a look I want to get. They got the look. Throw the bomb down the field and make the big play.
They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. Wants to go right back downfield. The throw. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. Out across the 30, marked down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35.
Wide, 53, jet. 492, waggle, go!
Wide receiver going in motion.
Go!
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6.
Red 18, red 18. Shift. Go, go.
They'll run the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Under fire. Floats it out in space. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Spartans line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. They'll start this drive with a pass. Zings it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They made a little trouble for themselves with that penalty. Now 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
They'll run the screen. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And a nice job slipping in the screen. Like, you got to know the situation when those pass rushers, Palmer, are going to come upfield and those situations when you can take advantage of the defense.
Yeah, I would love a David Pollock just running at me free and then finding a way to negotiate the throw around a guy that just knew he was going to be getting a sack. That feels so good. Complete the screen and keep the drive alive.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready, go.
They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
from the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The offense knocking on the door, first and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. And they want this defense spread out across the width of the field, 5 wide. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sacramento State.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he puts through the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Tight end now in motion. It's a draw. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the running back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. Wants to bring it back. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air on 2nd down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great... State offense is back on the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
To the air, it's Saunders. Finds his tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that time on 3rd down, they're trying to see if they can catch the defense napping. They go with the option play, but a great job by the defense being alert, being aware, anticipating it may come. Nothing there. They forced the negative play, now setting up 4th down.
Was looking for more running room and found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Bringing the heat. Fakes the grab. And that last completion left him with 2nd and 1. And this is a fun moment for an offensive coordinator. Looking to fire. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And the defense catches a break on that one. And this guy's not a superstar, but he's pretty dang reliable. And we talked to them about this guy. Like, he's kind of the security blanket for the quarterback. And him to drop that football doesn't happen often. You take those lucky things when you can get them.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Pulls it in. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The completion short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Running inside. It's Cunningham. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, 5. Ready, 5. Go.
Looking to fire. Going long. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. And he's got it counted all the way to 55. Never in doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Jose State's offense takes over and heads onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Using his feet. Gain of 2 on the play. Sets up 3rd and 8.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that DN getting that sack.
They boot it away on 4th down. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
Here we go. Ready. Go, go. Ready to go.
To the air on 1st down. Takes the easy one to the back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Ready, go.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches.
19, fire ball. Down, ready. Flag 14. Flag 14. Ready, go.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Looking for room. It's Cunningham. Lowers those pads. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Klopfenstein. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And a lapse in concentration will back them up 5, but still a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Pocket breaking down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Goes to the option. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Saunders. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quick release on the RPO.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in. That linebacker had to make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so he bit up, and that allowed the slant to be thrown in behind him.
Finds his man. It's Judowski. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Got his man.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the end route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Spartan.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Number 95, set to kick off.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Cunningham. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He'll get rid of it. It's caught downfield. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He's got his man, makes the grab. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field of the slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Going to try to get it himself. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's got it. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. And this one is perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Number 95, set to kick off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's taken out of bounds at the 48. A really good return gets it close to midfield. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. But a little time, lets it go. It's complete. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. How about this? They go empty 5 wide on 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Got his man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Klopfenstein. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
He'll throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see they have less and
throws toward the end zone. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
Number 96, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll try the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Just feeds the running back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10.
Here we go, ready.
They'll run the option. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd down.
Handoff to the lone back.
the big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. And the Spartans send out the punt unit. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets a block. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Sacramento State. Special teams proving to be special. What a spectacular play by the return man. 90-plus yards.
No. Yes! Perfect. Great decision. Sometimes when that ball gets inside the 10, you might want to let it bounce, go into the end zone. The returner says, I got different plans. I'm going to make something happen. And he sure as heck does when he gets it.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. He'll return it. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just to...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There's some room. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting first downs. To do that, you gotta have balance. You can't always throw for it on third down. You've got to be able to run it as well. And they've got a dude in the backfield who just knows how to move the chains.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside, it's Kloffenstein. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, looking for a man. Stepping to the right. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Touchdown, Sacramento State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he's stopped at the 14. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. Oh, he's got some space. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Spartans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Saunders. Deep shot for the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
He's got it. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. That last completion left them just inches short. Now will they take a shot on 2nd down? Breaks the tackle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. Could be an alley. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Here we go. Ready. Red 54. Red 54.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 2. The run inside. It's Cunningham. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse as this defense is ready for this guy. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Absolutely center cut. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the option. Now the toss. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Going to the ground. And he'll be brought down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Back to throw, it's Saunders. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. To the air on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kloffenstein. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cunningham. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
No surprise here. They've had success running the football throughout this game, and here we are late in the fourth quarter, and they're still doing it. They're still having success. This offensive line, man, they've taken this game over. They had a challenge set before them heading into this one, but they have answered the bell.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sacramento State. With that, they are closing in on... eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Motion from the wideout. Right back to the well. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. The inside handoff. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Just needs a crack to get a return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The San Jose State offense. Back on the field. The defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. They send the tight end in motion. The lone back's got it. Turning it on.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Here comes the option. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield. They'll try to pick up this 3rd down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. The DBs will back off a bit. On the option. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Sacramento State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down.
Ready? 22.
They'll ride the hot hand. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside. It's Klopfenstein. Maybe some room here. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The give to the lone running back. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a 1st down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? The run inside. It's Klopfenstein. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Back to the ground with the running back. And tackled there by the defense.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Trying to keep the drive alive. Pulled down, but he's got enough to convert on 4th, the fresh set of downs, and to keep that clock churning. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They'll try to pound their way in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The option look. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
The give on the counter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
They'll move the wide receiver. They got him to jump. The defense got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 1st down. Contact in the neutral zone leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. Now 1st and 10 after they got them to jump. Give to the single back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented, nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.